Hello, everybody. Here we are again today for one more class, one more online class. And today we're going to have something really important, really definitive, really nice for you to learn and to continue your studies. That is the used to. We'll be working on pages 79, 144, and the exercise 145. But you will have some extra activity that will be displayed for you in the website so you can practice more about the used to. So what is that? What is the idea of used to? Take a look here. Used to, when do you have that? The first thing, you talk about past habits. What are past habits? When you have things that don't happen anymore, or things that didn't happen, but now they do. Look at those two examples to start. The lady said, I didn't used to wear glasses, but I wear glasses now. Or the man said, I used to go to the theater when I was young, but I don't go anymore. So you have two situations here where they did something and this action has changed. They don't do anymore. Or they didn't do something which now they do. So that's the main idea of used to. So what is the structure we have to think about? Past, present, and future. Of course, used to is a past habit. So the structure will be always the subject plus used to plus main verb. This main verb can be any verb. I used to go, I used to have, I used to play, I used to study, I used to do. It doesn't matter. It can be any verb. Okay? Let's take a look at some examples for the affirmative, for the negative, and for questions. The first part, affirmative or the positive form. When do you use the positive form? Look at these examples. You have the subject, used to, and the verb. That's very important, guys. Used to is always in the sentences. And after used to, you have the verb. The verb is the same, it doesn't change. It's gonna be on the base form. That's for the positive. Two examples for you. Luca used to be fat, but he's thin now. Monica used to eat chocolate, but she doesn't eat now. And a third example, I said it was two examples, but actually we have three. Carl used to watch TV very often, but he doesn't watch now. So what do you have here? Situations where they did those actions in the past, but now they don't do anymore. He's not fat anymore. He doesn't eat chocolate anymore. He doesn't watch TV anymore. So this is the main idea of used to. Okay? What else we have? We have the idea of old days and now. So what did they do in the past? In old days, women used to wash their dirty clothes by hand. Do they still do that? No. Now they use washing machine. So that's the comparison between old days and now. In the negative form, the structure is quite the same, but what is necessary to think about? Two things, guys. First, you have didn't, because it's the auxiliary of the negative, and very important, use. Remember that in the affirmative you had used, but now you don't have the D. It's just use. I didn't use to play tennis. Two examples for you. Julie didn't used to watch horror films, but she watches now. Sarah didn't used to speak Spanish, but she speaks now. So we have those two examples. One more example about used to in the negative. People didn't used to communicate through mobile phones. They used to communicate through telegraphs. So you're comparing the past, telegraphs, with the present, that is the mobile phone. So always comparing past habits with present habits. And we also have the questions, of course. What is the idea of the question? When you have did plus auxiliary plus subject plus used to plus play tennis or any other verb. Two examples for you. You have that. Did children used to play computer games 30 years ago? And you have the short answers. No, they didn't. Did you used to fly a kite when you were a child? Yes, I did. So you have the short answers according to the person, according to the question in the past. Always about past habits. Okay? I'm sorry. Any problems here? So it's very simple. It's quite straightforward. You'll get that idea very easily. Let's do this exercise together. Look at how John has changed. Write 5 sentences about how he was in the past. So you have here John in the past comparing to John now. The first example is done for you. He used to be slim, but now he's not that slim anymore. Let's do the other ones together. In the past, now. And you have here long hair. So what can we say about him in the past? He used to have long hair because now he doesn't have anymore. What about the second? You have the word glasses at the end of the phrase. Did he wear glasses or not? In the past, he didn't used to wear glasses. So that's why you have to start with the negative sentence. What about the third one? A beard. You remember the meaning of a beard? Beard. Men have a beard and men have a mustache. So in the past, he didn't used to have a beard. Now he does. Soccer. Can you see the ball there? So if he had a ball, he used to play soccer. And the last one, you have the word tie. Remember the meaning of tie? When you go to a very elegant party or a ceremony or a graduation party, you wear a tie. You wear a tie with a suit. So he didn't used to wear a tie. He used to wear uniform. Now he wears a tie. So that's how you're gonna do the exercises at home to practice used to. Take a look, guys. This is the exercise you will find in your extra supporting material. So I would like you to ask, I would like to ask you to do exercise 1, because exercise 1 is just to review something we did last class about the school subjects very quickly. But exercise 2, that's the most important. Do exercise 2, where you are going to complete letter A and correct the mistakes on letter B. Okay? If you have any doubts, then look for me in the assistance, in the chat, in the online assistance, in the social networks. I hope everything is okay and talk to you later. Don't forget to watch the supporting video as well. It will be very interesting. It's a kind of game show from BBC using the structure you just learned. Bye bye, guys. See you next class.